Welcome to Low Impact Cardio. I have a core challenge for you today. Love it, hate it, love to hate it. We're doing it. So we're going to begin with a hip hinge. We're going to place our hands behind our head. You can also have them across your chest. I will angle myself slightly to show you that we are pressing our hips back or pushing our hips back. Think to the back of the room. You're going to have a soft bend at your knees so that you keep your good spine posture. So that's what helps with the hands up by the head and the elbows out. Keeps your shoulders back. But you can also do it like this. All right, so remember, soft bend, hip width stance. All right, so start with that, get the hang of that. Few seconds break, so now we are going to pull our elbows back as we tap back. So now we're getting that hip extension. So you're here, bring it together, here. And I actually want you to reach your arms forward as you bring your feet together. There you go. All right. So it seems like we're starting easy, but it's about to get warm. Reach forward. So get semi-low as you tap your foot back. There you go. Keep going. Tap it back. Come on, Lisa. Here. Good. Elbows up. All right. About a 10-second rest. All right, pace around a bit. We are coming into squat to kick. So watch carefully because we're gonna start in the center. Okay, we're gonna squat down and we're gonna stick to a front kick, and then with the other leg, you'll do a back kick. And we're gonna stick with the same legs. On the next round, we'll switch. So for example, I'm squatting, kick forward with my left, kick back with my right, squat down, same legs. Good. So you'll find your rhythm. Woo, boom. As I try not to kick my TV. It's my entertainment. Here you go. Whew. Whew. All right, go ahead and shake that out. And guess what? We have the other side. So now your other leg kicks forward. So now I'll do my right, forward, and then left leg back. So start with that squat, kick to the front, kick to the back. There we go. All right, so with your kick, you're lifting your knee up, snapping it to the front for that leg extension. On the kick back, I really want you to work the glutes. Try to lift your leg up back there. Let's go, Ali. Forward and back. Sit it down. Boom. Whew. All right. I'm just gonna make sure my water is nearby. Okay, we're coming into a hip hinge to twist. All right, so the hip hinge, you might have also heard it called a good morning or deadlift. So you're gonna be here, just like our first move, and then a quick twist, center, hinge, up, twist. So when you come up, make sure to keep your torso tall. All right, lengthen, boom, boom, twist. This is your standing ab challenge. One more. Okay, so short intervals. So feel free to pick up the power by going for that big motion, picking up the speed if you can. All right, this time we're stepping back, elbows up here. And we're gonna twist forward, our knee lift. Nick, are you able to let our guest in? I don't know if you lost co-host response. Privilege. Here we go. Okay. All right, tap back, twist toward your knee. All right, and you'll notice the front knee is going to bend softly just to absorb some of that impact. Boom, here. Two. Oh, internet went down. Oh, that's no fun. All right, here you go. Tap back, twist. So other leg, reach far back. Soft bend on that front knee. Okay, you can kind of bob up and down to absorb that impact. And we're taking our elbows in front, twisting out toward our knee lift. Remember to keep your spine tall. All right, that'll help lengthen the space between each disc. And step far back with your leg. I'm really feeling this on that standing leg. Twist. We're about 5 minutes in. Feel free to grab some water. All right, so doing quite a bit of hinging today. This time we're gonna add a little more of a knee bend. So reaching toward the floor and then come up, down, up, good. Reach, good. All right, let's go ahead and add an elbow pull to the back just to work that retraction. So pulling our shoulders back, kind of like a row. And you wanna sit down slightly into that ankle reach. Reach up and pull back. You can pick up the speed if you'd like. Good. Or keep it the way it is if that's enough for you. All right, guess what? Some more twists, or excuse me, side bends. But we're gonna still start with that hip hinge. So I'm gonna need a lot of space here because we're gonna come down and then lift the leg out to the side, down, other leg. So here's what it looks like from the front. Bend, side crunch, side leg lift. There we go. Here, good. There it is. So at this point, you're getting used to that bend over, pushing your hips back. Boom. Here. Up, side bend. All right. Getting fun here. So feet spread wide. Make sure you have a good grip on the floor. We're coming down for a side lunge, and it's gonna be punch, punch, cross, cross. Side lunge, cross, cross. There you go. Keep going. I wanna lower your view a bit. So on your side lunge, you wanna stay with your heel as wide as possible. The really outside hip width, boom, boom, so that when you bend your knee toward your toes, it just barely passes your ankle, not too far past your entire foot. All right, short rest. We have the other side. Feel free to adjust your foot position. You want your foot and knee pointed slightly to the side you're leaning to or you're lunging to. Punch, punch. There you go. Here, 1, 2. All right, so remember your punches. It starts from the core, boom, boom. And then you're reaching forward with your shoulder to get your arm to punch forward as far as possible. So let's go for that long reach. Boom, boom. Good. Whoo, whoo. Make some noise. All right, walk it in. Bring the feet in. Woo. All right, so you'll notice just kind of keep things pacing around between moves. So now we're gonna take up this deadlift or hinging motion for a single leg. So you can start by tapping the floor behind you, alternate. When you're ready for it, try bringing your back leg off the floor. Keep your torso as long as possible. Up. There we go. Every time I look toward you, that's when I feel the wobble. So, whoo, here we go. Woo, there you go. Hinge, and I'll hit one more. All right, just an intermittent stretch with your front leg straight. We're here. And then we'll do other side. All right, and we're simply going to hit some air squats to balance those out. So you're going to place your feet hip width or wider, hands are in front. All right, and I want you to think steady. So sit down into it, straight up and down, get that knee bend. Take your butt out, bend your knees, good. All right, we are at the halfway point, getting into some more twists. Legs are straight, feet are wide, arms out in a T. Here we go. So we're gonna bring our hand cross down toward our knee or toward our shin. Alternate. For some of you, even toward your ankle maybe. All right, there you go. Open, cross. Let your head just follow your torso. There you go. I know that sounds weird. Head follow your torso. Where else is it gonna go? But just try not to twist your neck. Just let it come along for the ride. All right, So if you remember, we did a lot of different moves here, but we did a tap back earlier. So now we're gonna turn that into a lift back, emphasizing those glutes. And you're gonna take your arms, lift them up in front of you like that. Here, there we go. Woo! Controlled, steady. So when I think control, I like the move to look the same, okay? From lifting to returning, and also from the first rep to the last rep. So even as you fatigue, maybe you slow down, you maintain that control. Deep breath out. All right, here we go. Side bend with a knee lift. We're gonna focus on this one side. So crunch, down, crunch, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. I'm gonna show you a little extra range as you can really lengthen by crossing the leg behind. It's a little more of a balance challenge, maybe a lot more of a balance challenge. All right, crunch, there we go. Woo! All right, we have the other side. I'll move our camera view back up. I think I overcompensated. All right, there you go. Other side, hands up by your head, foot down, knee to elbow, elbow to knee. So what you can also do, you don't have to cross the leg behind. You can lean over to the opposite side. Remember, the more range you go to the opposite side, the bigger contraction you're going to get. Breathe out with it. Side crunch. And we're really also working that standing leg, stabilizing. So if you need to, you can turn the knee out slightly. You feel more stable that way. Oops, off my rhythm there. Crunch, you wanna go for that shortening from your rib to your hip. All right, you're still with me. You still haven't given up on me. So we're gonna do some push squats. What that means is we're taking our hands in front of us, and as you squat down, I want you to think about pushing out in front of you. Here, good. Sit down into it, boom. All right, push. So don't get lazy with that hip lowering. So really sit down into it. You don't want it all knee bends. You want to balance it out from front to back. Push, bring your elbows back. Rest. I think we need a water break. You know me, I like the small frequent sips. So take your time. Woo! All right, I'm gonna take your silence to mean you are just moving through this. So we're coming about a comfortable hip width stance. Hip hinge, twist, twist. Good, down, twist, twist. So think about it in sections. Start with the hip hinge, push your hips to the back of the room, twist, twist. So lengthen your torso all the way through these three moves here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Whew. Breath out. One leg back, reach up. We're gonna do a knee drive up to the front. Stick with the same leg. Notice how my front knee bends down as I reach my leg back. That's by design. So you wanna get low-ish. Boom. And then what you can also do, instead of bending the elbows, you can keep the arms straight. You're gonna get a big sweeping motion, really working through the torso. Whew. All right, we of course have the other side. Now that you have the hang of it, if you wanna go more explosive, really drive it down, go for it. I just happen to turn to the side just to, you know, for the sake of variety. All right, other leg reaching back. Boom, here. Good, strong on that standing leg. Stable through your ankle and knee. Now let's add some power to that drive. Boom. Spring it down. Boom. Pull. There you go. All right, keep going. Woo, torso is pretty stable. Boom. All right. Final 5 minutes. All right, just pacing it side to side. All right, this one a little unusual. We know the hip hinge today, so we're gonna hold it at the bottom position. And then from here, you're gonna do your twist. So start small, boom, up, good. One elbow up, one elbow down. Good, you can even expand your arms as you go. Think about just turning your shoulders to one side and then to the other. Take your time though. It's less of an explosive move, more of a controlled move. All right. Big motion coming up next. One of my favorites, and by favorites, I mean I don't like it, but it's very effective. So we're gonna start with a squat, knee drive up. So here's the key. On your knee drive, you wanna bring it up and across. So across, forward, your opposite rib, here, like that. Then squat down, boom. Come on, sit down into your squat. I know you're not getting lazy on me. Down, up, good. Whew. All right, loosen that up. Kind of feeling the quads working. So let's just hit a quick, just a few second intermittent stretch. Grab your ankle, bend your knee, and then other side. Okay, so we're gonna do a two-leg motion. Wait, excuse me, not two-leg, but double on one side. So it's gonna be knee, kick. Same leg, knee, kick. Here, boom. So I'm just keeping my hand up right now just to kind of give me a target. But then you can kind of get more of that running motion. Kind of hard to find the rhythm, but once you get it, always a good idea to get the upper and lower half moving. That's also gonna be a nice core challenge. So we got the other side. So we're starting with a knee drive, straight leg kick to the front. Knee, kick. And you don't have to go super high. Start with the knee, maybe a low kick. All right, you ready to do hands free? Get the motion first. Once you have it, pick up the speed. That's what's going to give you that power. It's going to give you results. Up, whoo, woo. All right, woo. Okay, so let's do a quick knee lift up toward you. Hold it there. You can hold on to something. You have a stable surface nearby. Okay, so we're gonna hit some side bends once again. Straight leg. So I want you to really get a big motion. So let's start feet wide, legs straight. So lean over to the opposite side, and then we contract this side. Opposite, straight leg lift. It's a tough one. Boom. So I want you to imagine when you lift your leg out, if I asked you to pause it in midair, it sounds impossible, but I want you to think about doing that because that's what's going to help you get that control. We have one final side. We're almost there, so here you go. Straight legs once again, lean. And then for our final seconds, we'll finish with the side lean stretch. But here you go, opposite, contract. Come on, crunch. Let's go, Deborah. We're almost there. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. All right, don't go anywhere. 40 seconds left. Let's do an overhead reach. Hard part is over. So feet are wide. We're gonna lean over to the side. Try to keep your hips centered. Lean with your neck a bit. Just kind of let your ear come down toward your shoulder. Over to the other side. Deep breath out. Go center our hips once again. And then we'll finish with hip extension. So we're gonna get this leg way back, bend your front knee, overhead reach. Make sure to get a good drink of water after this. And then up to the other side. Heel is back, touching the floor. Front knee bent. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Nick. I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. Good job, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Bye, Rachel. Ah, thanks, Carmen. Yeah, good sweat. Bye, Jay. Bye, Allie. Thank you so much. All right, I'm glad to hear that, Deborah. I agree. And then you have to find ways to make it harder. Good job.